Welcome to another episode of Wine After Whines. This is your girl, Janay.
And this is Najah.
Najah, what kind of face are you making?
Oh, that was my welcome to Wine After Wine face.
Do it again. Ooh, oh, it looked like Tourette's, y'all. For y'all who just watching, who listening to us via Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcasts, whatever. If you want to slide on over to the YouTube to see what Najah's face just looked like, go ahead and slide on over. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
I know. Bing,
bing. Turn on your post notification bell so you know every time that we post. Thank you.
Now look at Janay. If once you slide over there, look at Janay. She looks so pretty.
Don't do that. I don't like being put on the spot. I don't like being like, you know what I'm saying, called out about what I look like.
On the spot today.
I feel like I'm kind of like insecure.
About what?
My face.
You're gorgeous. What do you have to care about?
It's not that. It's not you. It's me.
Call your husband in the room because you know, yo, cheerleader for real, bruh.
Oh, 100%. If nobody else is on my side, my husband is always on my side, forever and always.
You don't have a cheerleader husband, something wrong with you.
Get you one. You one. But no, I'll talk about that in a minute. That's besides the point. But thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Wine After Whines. We're very excited to have you. And kick back, relax, grab your glass of wine if you have it. If it's during those wine hours while you're watching us. Now, if you're watching us and you're or listening to us and you're at work, and you just kind of have us in your ear, don't drink wine on the job.
Don't do it because I can't pay your bills because
I can't.
Told you to drink wine.
Don't do that. Don't send me a check. An invoice. I ain't gonna be able to pay it. I'm not working right now, so don't do that.
I am, but I ain't got no money still. So
looks like she's drinking white, and I'm drinking a little bit of red.
Yes, a little Pinot Grigio. If you have, never mind. Pinot Grigio.
And I'm just drinking something sweet. And I'm not gonna mention their name because they ain't paying me to.
They ain't paying us at all.
At all. But if you would like to be sponsored on our page for your wine, let us know. We'll shout you out.
Trust me.
Hit Najah up in her DMs. They're open and ready. Moving on. So over the weekend, y'all, we're gonna jump right on into this. Our good sis, our good auntie, Condoleezza Rice, made some comments over during the week about some things about her quote. It was like, I don't have to make white kids feel bad for being white, just to make, I guess, Black people feel good for being Black. And Najah had some thoughts, so we just want to kind of share with y'all what we were thinking about that topic in particular.
I mean, yeah, I definitely do have some, and I do not mind being put on a spot for this one. Other stuff I do, but not this one. But my personal opinion, let's just put that out there. No, I do not feel like anyone Black kids, Black adults, I don't think that we're trying to make any white person feel bad for being white. That's definitely not my intentions, and I highly doubt it's anybody else's intentions. What the problem is we're trying to let y'all know y'all can't always, or not that you can't, you are always using your privilege. So you're using your privilege to do this and do that, and then we're still working our ass off regular. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody's trying to make anyone feel bad about being white. Nobody's trying to make you feel bad about your race.
I've never heard a white person say, and white people, if you're listening, please comment below, but I've never heard any of y'all say, well, dang, I feel bad for being white.
Right. No, I mean, it's what your ancestors did. I mean, it is what it is. We can't change that. Can't change history. You can change the future and the present, to be honest with you. Like, change it. No, nobody's trying to make you feel bad. Y'all use not all, because I do not want to box all white people or all of any race together, Black people, white people, anything in a box. But I am saying the ones who do this as well is like, you're definitely sitting here and you use your privilege for everything. That's how y'all got the name Karens. That's how come y'all got the name being in people business. Like that's what you do. You
Yeah.
call the police for every little thing when it really has not one thing to do with you. So that's just my personal opinion on it, my personal take on it. I'm not gonna spend a whole bunch of time on it, but I think she needs to be more in tune with her black side more than trying to make somebody else feel comfortable. Make us feel comfortable first.
I mean, I feel like she was trying to like, because I think even you said I get where she was going with it, but then you kind of
Yeah.
thought like, hold on, wait.
Yeah, like I get what she's saying just because I grew up around a lot of white people. Like I'm not gonna lie. Where I'm born. No, I was not. Where I was born and went to a good majority of my elementary school career. No, I was not around a lot of white people. But once I got in my last year of elementary school, we was in Georgia, and then I got into middle school and high school. It was a melting pot where I'm from. I have all different cultures. I have white, black, we had Bosnian, we had Asian, Ethiopian, Somali. Like we literally have so many people where I'm from, and where I still currently live. It's a melting pot. And with that being said, I know that there are some cruel people out there. I do know that, and cruel black people out there that probably will make a white person feel bad. But is that all of our intentions? No. And then she actually pointed out kids in particular. I don't really know too many kids who's making white people feel bad about being themselves, but it could be happening. I don't know. I don't have teenagers really in my life. I have my nieces and nephews who are a little older, but I don't believe that they're doing.
I don't think white kids or black kids see color at that, on their younger age. I don't think they're thinking about things like that. So I don't think that no one's saying to little kids like, ah, you're a white kid and your ancestors hurt us. Ah, let me throw you somewhere. I don't even think that's the thing. So I don't know. I mean, I get what she was saying, just trying to make everybody comfortable or whatever. But at the same time, um, our little black kids can't change the color of their skin, so they will always be judged differently than
Exactly.
a white kid.
Not
Period.
exactly. Yeah.
So, um, yeah,
But
Condoleezza girl, you probably I see what you meant, but that no, you
it
probably
came,
just need to take a nap.
yeah. Or not even that. Janae, she don't need to take a nap. She needs to get more in tune with real
But
black.
she grew up in the era. She knows. It's all about being politically correct at the end of the day. And I think that's exactly what she was trying to do. She was reaching for being politically correct so that she can keep both sides. And it's all about coin at the end of the day. People
It
are
is
so quick to cancel you for saying the wrong thing or moving the wrong way. And I think she just didn't want to be, however she was put on the spot, she didn't want to be canceled in the moment. So she said whatever she had to say to appease.
both.
Yes.
Yeah. But more power to you, Condoleezza. Just think about stuff what you said.
Yeah. Keep it real, sis. Keep it real.
Moving along to something more upbeat. Sis, I mean, I heard that you went to the Millennium Tour
I
Conference.
did.
Who you go with, girl?
Girl, I went with you.
Who you sure did.
And my sister, guys, we went to the Millennium Tour, and let's just say I relived my whole entire teen life. Like 13-year-old Janay was present, and 14-year-old Janay, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. What, Pretty Ricky? What age were we?
19, 20. So like 18, 19, 20-ish. So
We were present, and
all those different stages of our lives was on that
yeah,
stage, Janae.
yeah,
Girl, that junk was so much
it was
fun.
so good.
I had the time of my life. I did. I like when I told you after I was like, girl, I needed that.
Yeah,
I needed that. It was
yeah.
so fun.
Y'all, Naja was vibing so hard. Like I had went to the B2K tour, so I had already saw some of Amarian. I saw Pretty Ricky, and I saw Yin Yang Twins already. But this is just different because the headliner was Omarion and Bao. And for those of you who don't know, Bow Wow was my crush back in the day. I just knew we were getting married. I just knew it. But I did upgrade. So
I
it's
agree.
fine. It worked out.
I totally agree that you upgraded. Yeah, it was so much fun. Yes, Bow Wow was definitely her crush. Me personally, I'm not gonna lie, I was in love with Omarion when I was a big B2K fan. Like, everybody had their girls. Some people was Lil Fish, J Bug, Raz B. I was like Omarion, I loved him. Do I feel the same? No. But he is still very handsome, very well put together. He gave a great show.
It's so weird when you say people are handsome and cute and stuff. I don't know why that's weird to me.
Because I don't ever say it often.
No, maybe not, but I stay giving people props. So I'm like, oh, he fine.
I will too. Yeah, I do too. But
You don't say it out loud often enough. I think I say it too much.
He did look good. He looked very nice. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie, sis.
What?
Who you think took the show?
Okay, we just gonna say it on 3 because if you say the wrong answer, then our friendship is pretty much over.
Questionable.
Yeah, right. Yeah. At this point,
y'all, we don't know what each other gonna say, but we about to say it right now.
1, 2, 3. Bow Wow. Okay.
Bow Wow took. When I tell you,
Janay. He was talking all that junk online, guys. For those of you who saw kind of like the beef going back and forth, he was talking a lot of junk online, and but he backed every single last word up. When I say you, he put on the show. His set was only 15 minutes, but when I tell you, he came out there, he brought T.I. out, he brought the Brad JD, 2 Chainz. He just had it, and his energy was just like it went. For those of you who are going, you know what, we're not going to even spend too much time talking about this. Go to our YouTube channel and watch our vlog.
Just watch it.
Just watch the vlog. I will say, I will say that Omarion, he said like it was kind of like it kind of went down a little bit, and then Bow Wow brought it and kicked it back up. So
I'm not gonna say why, but yeah, I 1000% agree with you on that.
We also didn't need Yin Yang Twins, and we also did not need Ashanti. I'm sorry.
You don't think so? I liked Ashanti's performance. I can agree with you on Yin Yang Twins, even though they so silly.
We also didn't need Soulja. Sorry.
We didn't need Soulja.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'll take Ashanti and Yin Yang Twins over. I don't know what I just said. Ashanti and Yin Yang Twins over Soulja. I would. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just like shootout. All right, moving along. Please go to our YouTube. Definitely go to our YouTube and look at that vlog. You'll get your whole teenage years and your early 20s back. You will. Trust me.
Good times. Speaking of, since we've lost all of our teens in 20 years, this is what we're talking about today. So don't go nowhere. Stay tuned because we're talking about you're in your 30s. Now what? Okay. Like we're talking about like our experiences in our 30s. You know, are we still millennials, even though like time keeps going? Like we're millennials still, right?
Millennials, I believe. I need to research that. That's a good question.
I think so. I think we stay the same. I don't think we change because baby boomers are still going to be baby boomers and whatever.
Right.
I think. But guys, so we want to talk to y'all a little bit, just like from our heart about what is going on with us and our ages. Now, I used to be like shy, like not shy about it, but normally I'm like, oh, I'm in my 30s, whatever, but I won't say exactly like what my age is. But like, forget that. Like, who cares? I am 33. Am I? Yeah, I'm 33.
Yes, 33 at the current time.
We are 33 at the current time. Birthdays in December, Sagittarius gang. Hello.
Boom.
And I
talk to me, sis.
Do you feel like you've completely reached like where you want to be? Like, did you think where you were before is like back in the day? Could you have fast forward to 33 and be like, oh, I got every single last thing I wanted at 33?
Hell no. Mm-mm.
No.
I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. No, I do not feel like I think that my plan was to be a little further in life. Or should I say further in life or further on my career?
I
I
think
wanted
it's
to do.
career for me because when I thought about my life, and this is the thing, like I feel like I believe in like you manifesting things that you want and all of that. And I feel like I did. Like I knew I would be married with kids. I knew that for a fact. I don't think I really thought out my life outside of that. And I think that's where I messed up. I feel like I thought about my life like as a wife and as a mom, but I didn't think about like, okay, who are you outside of being a wife and a mom? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can understand exactly where I come from. See, me, I told myself I definitely want to be married. I wanted kids. It was no question for me. So I know I wanted that. But the thing was, and I told myself, I said, well, Naja, you gotta graduate college before you do this, before you have kids and a husband. I did that. But see, you like you said, I didn't think outside of that. Like, okay, graduate college, get your career. No, I just graduated college and then do SHIT with it. I didn't do nothing with it. I do not work in my field of study. Nothing. It was pointless. I really wish I could take it all back. Not, no, 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 no. Let me rewind that.
A little dramatic.
I don't think I wish I could take it all back. I wish I could have did things differently, or I could have thought it out more. But I am also taking that as a lesson so I
Mm-hmm.
can teach my one and two. You know what I
If
mean?
I had to do it again, because I grew up way too fast. Like I made myself grow up way too fast. I went out and got an apartment way too fast. I went out and just created bills that I didn't need way too fast. And um if I could, I was going to school part time and I was so afraid of debt that I would not take out a loan. I don't have any student loans. So I was paying from my little job I was working, I was paying my schooling with. But then when bills got a little bit more tough, I was like, okay, I got to cut some classes out so I can balance it. And that was just too much. Like, I don't recommend anybody to do that. And so I ended up cutting school out altogether. So I didn't finish, but then I went straight to working and there was no plan. Like,
I think, see, from my point of view, of course, there's two different points of view. I don't think you made a bad decision when it came to that, because now I have student debt. I do have student loans, and it's killing me. Like, I am paying something. I do pay some things monthly. I have some things in deferment. Like, I really do pay. Like, I legit pay. I'm not letting them things get out of hand because I didn't want it to mess up my credit. So I honestly feel like, from my perspective, looking at your story, like, since you really didn't make that bad of a choice.
nah, I wish I had a went and had the full college experience. Like, I wish I had a went to go pledge and like all of
I
that
think
and travel before I got locked down with kids and stuff. And like the reason why we're talking about this, y'all, is mainly because we know that there are plenty of you guys out there that feel the exact same way that we do. It's a lot of y'all out there that went to school for something and aren't in that field, and you're not in that field, and you're just doing whatever you got to do to have a 9 to 5 and to make ends meet. And um even though we're not where we want to be, like right now, we're like, we're going through this journey together as together. So any advice y'all have, like put in the comments below, DM us, write us, and like just let's have an open, honest conversation about where we are. Because for me, I season 1 of our podcast, I believe we talked about, or two, we talked about losing ourselves at some point.
did we
And yeah, and I think that this ties in because when you're in your 30s, I remember, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I remember my early 20s. I was like, oh, by the time I hit like late 30s, mid 30s, I'm gonna be retired. I'm not gonna be doing what my parents and them did. I'm gonna know what I'm gonna do. I wanna be sit back, kicked up with my feet up, and just like have making money in my sleep type thing. Like I don't wanna have to work hard for it.
100%. 100%. I saw myself a little bit different. I definitely saw myself like making bread. Like,
Mhm.
and I'm not saying like, oh, right now I'm ding near in the streets. No. What I am saying is, both of us, we're taking care of business. We have a home, we're happy, but we want more. And I think that has a lot to do with our personalities as well. Because some people are so content with what they're doing, which I don't see that as a problem, but that's you. I know you and I have a lot in common. And when it comes to that, that is one thing is like, yo, we get this step, we need the next step. We got this podcast, we want to take it to the next level. It's
Mhm.
nothing like we want to stay in this position. I really don't want to work for nobody else. I actually have a friend who and I do consider her a friend. She's super nice. She's been calling me and she wants me to work with her. Like, she called me this past Friday, and I don't have an issue with her wanting me to work with her. She's like, please come out. And she was like, we got this opening. She was like, just tell me how much you want to make. I can present it. And I'm like, listen, first of all, I'm not driving that far. Second of all, I'm not trying to take on another job. It's not like I'm content with what I want. I'm just working on other things. I'm not trying to keep
Yeah.
switching jobs.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? So, and they're so she's a little older than me. She's super nice. I mean, if the money was good and I could work from home, then I would consider it. But I'm personally not trying to switch jobs because I got plans. And
Yeah.
although
Is the job by me?
yes, it is by you.
Okay, well,
Closer.
I'm not gonna say much, but
Don't worry, we talking.
okay. I
But
mean, I'm just saying, like, you mean you should definitely move by me.
no, that wasn't what I was talking about. But I mean, I know we've had that conversation too.
I'm done. I'm done. If
You
you
want
just
me to
gonna
come?
buy a house by me, like I want to be able to go walk up to the street and be like, "Yo, you got some sugar?" Because I don't have no sugar. I'll be like, "Yo, you got some ketchup?" Because I don't have no ketchup. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Or what y'all eating, and then I come in your house and just go in your refrigerator.
Uh,
Because that
duh,
I mean,
duh. And then I can go to the gym instead of working out virtually.
okay. I mean, case closed. I mean, we'll see you soon. But speaking about job searching and things like that, like I want to speak from a perspective of an unemployed person right now, and I hear a lot. I was even at the salon and they were talking about, yeah, like people don't want to work. And that is true. People don't want to work. That is absolutely true. But speaking from an unemployed person, not by choice, but by force, I was laid off and I have not found a job yet because I'm not looking for just any job. Could I go and get any job? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I could. But I was in the hospitality field for over 10 years. And then I was working with corporate for a good little minute in hospitality. And I don't feel like I just feel like I'm qualified for much more than what's out there right now.
You know your worth.
I know my worth and I know what I want. And I don't want to settle just to
For
say I got a job. And thank God I'm in a position where I'm not having to rush and get one.
Mhm.
Um but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna probably have to figure something out. I'm gonna have to make something shake. And I've been saying like for the past couple of weeks, like, what's the difference between me and the success stories we hear about all the time? Oprah, Tyler Perry, like all of these people. What's the difference between me and them? And there's really no difference between us except for they had a vision and they had a goal and they had grind and they had hustle and they went and got it until they had everything they wanted. There's no difference. We all get the same 24 hours a day. We all get the same time. It's just, what am I doing with my time? And I'm not fussing at nobody. I'm fussing at me.
Right.
Like,
No.
what am I doing with my time? Like, time is so valuable, and I can't just like. I was talking to my trainer about this. Like I was talking about like I could be lazy sometimes, and I don't like that. I could be a procrastinator, and I don't like that. Like,
Definitely me. When it comes to procrastinating.
we're
And
mid-30s almost.
yeah. And
We can't.
like she said, time is so precious, it's so valuable. Of course we didn't recognize that when we were younger, but we're recognizing it now. And I don't feel like we're super late in life to recognize it, but
No.
now that we recognize it, we need to work for it. The difference between, I guess the difference between, like you said, your Tyler Perry's and your Oprah's and whoever had these success stories is they probably had a procrastination bone in their body. But the thing is, they stopped. They recognized their problem and they went for it. So I think that's what we will have to do is we just have to.
And number one, they had a vision. Number one, they knew exactly what they were going to do. And even if, and that's my thing. Like, say you have a vision of something you want, you can't just wait for it to fall out of the sky and just hit you in your lap, and then you just, that's just it. It's not gonna happen like that. You have to at least take the first step. And even if your vision is altered on the way to you walking that road, then that's fine. You just
Right.
you change paths, kind of like on Waze when you get rerouted because you decided you wanted to go that way instead of that way, but you end up at the same destination. It's the exact same thing. Like, sometimes you're walking on the path or you're going on the path to something, and you have to take a detour, but your end result will always be the same. You're gonna end at the same destination. So we just have to like really just put our mind to it and go for it.
Great metaphor, sis. Great metaphor. I like that.
I be on with the metaphors.
Waze ain't paying us either though.
Dang, oh my bad. I meant your generic navigation system. Um
But no, she's 100% right. Um, this is just this is a something, I'm just glad that we are recognizing it, because if a lot of people don't
yeah.
content with their lives
I
and
just don't want to wake up and I'm 75 and I'm still trying to go and work, and I haven't quite still yet figured it out. Like, at some point I want to be to a place where I can say, grandma, granddaddy, don't work no more. I got you. Mom, dad, don't work no more. Retire. Go sit down somewhere. You know what I mean? And
ain't nothing,
like,
ain't
because it's
nothing.
not about me. Like, at the end of the day, I think you posted something on our story today about like how success for you is not, what was it? It was so good. I
Oh,
loved it.
I
Yeah,
can't
pull it up, because
remember.
it's really not for me. Like, me being wanting to be successful is for my kids as well. It's for people around me. I'm not trying to be selfish because, oh, I want to be able to just kick my feet up and just say, you know, F all y'all. I mean, which would be nice too.
Would be nice, but no, but she's 100% right. I can't even remember where I pulled it, but it caught my attention so heavily. Like it caught my attention, and dang, I can't remember where I pulled it up from because I think I just reposted it. I didn't screenshot it, but definitely, it is about success. It is about it is about success, but you also want to you sent me something, you want to give back, you know what I'm saying? You want to be able to have
Yeah.
you want to
Yeah.
have that ability to help others. If you don't want to help others, that's just you. Me personally,
Yeah.
I always want to help people. I get so much joy out of seeing other people happy. I don't know if that's normal.
No, that makes sense. But you're an empath, so that's another thing. But your quote says that Najah put it says, "When I dream of success, it doesn't look like money. It looks like impact."
Oh yes, definitely. my point.
Like I'm gonna say that again just so you can hear it. When I dream of success, it doesn't look like money. It looks like impact. And it's like you want to be able to like make an impact. Like that Beyonce song, you know, some of her songs be looking, you know, on sketchy. I don't know. But that song she got about I Was Here, that song she got, I love that song. You never listen to it like I asked you to.
What the heck?
Oh, okay. But that song go hard.
She swear I don't be doing stuff.
That song goes hard. Okay. Um, so let's talk about like the struggles that you've had like in your 30s. Mine for sure have been weight gain.
Yes. Weight gain and getting it back off.
Yeah.
Getting it off and trying to be healthy. Trying to be healthy.
I've gotten a lot better, and I think you have too. We don't eat like we used to. Like back in the day, especially because I'm a country girl, I'm from Alabama. I'm used to like fat back, neck bones, collard greens, cornbread, black eyed peas, you know what I'm saying? Like all of that. And that was something that was eating like, you know, pig feed and stuff. Like we was eating bad food. Like for a little minute, for a hot little minute. And I don't eat like that no more. But it's just y'all, like I never really thought the saying was true. Like when my mom and them be like, "Oh, wait till you get older, you need to blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Girl, you see how small I am? I'm never gonna be big." Like,
did it hit
surprise could have surprised me.
You ain't big like that. It's just you filled out. That's all it is. When I say
I didn't want to be filled out. I
yeah,
thought that I was gonna be petite and small and whatever all the days of my life. I thought it was a lie. I didn't think that. I mean, because back then I could eat anything, anything, and it didn't change the way I look at all for years. So I'm like, oh, I'm fine for the rest of my life. What are you saying?
Right.
And then baby number one.
No, I don't think you gained with him.
I did a little bit. Well, okay. The weight I gained with my son
fell off.
Was but then he gave me like a little bit of curve. You know what I mean? So I was feeling myself a little bit because I ain't never really had the curves. But he gave me curves and I was like, oh, okay, she right. But I don't know, somewhere between that and having baby number 2 years later, it just, you know, it all went to by then, you know.
That's the same. I was never super small. I was always I was never curvy like a Coke bottle curvy. I was never grown up thing, but I was never like super small. But I thought I was fat when I was fat at all.
Don't you look back and be like, what was I thinking? I thought I was fat during my wedding. I look back and like, girl, you was fine.
Bruh.
I didn't even have no kids before my wedding.
Yeah, I had 2 at my wedding. They both was in the wedding. Let's not talk about that right now. But I definitely look back in my high school and I'm like, bruh, like girls are paying for how you were looking. Like I did always have a bum. I did have a bum, but I never was big chest. I never had a big chest. Still to this day don't. But it's just like I just thought I was so fat, but I was not. And I was actually more athletic looking. So I was thicker. I've always had bigger legs, thicker legs, and I was more athletic looking. When I look back at my pictures, like, girl, what was wrong with you? I like had a little pudge.
I think it's taken me up until probably like a couple days ago, or maybe a month or 2 ago, maybe months ago. I don't know. For me to just feel like okay in my skin.
That's good.
You know what I mean? Like I've realized that I'm never gonna get that Janay, that version of me back. She's gone. She's gone. Like I'm not gonna, I can't, yeah, because I'm a whole grown woman right now. And I can't get her back. But what I have to realize is that I have to work with who I am now and just mold who I am now. And I just have to start from here. I can't keep looking back in the rearview mirror because I'm not gonna be able to,
She's
I'm not
right.
gonna be able to get that back. So it's like, okay, here's where I am now, and I'm just gonna have to keep going with this. So I mean, weight gain has just been a lot in my 30s. So if y'all are listening to this and you haven't hit your 30s yet, don't be like me and think it's never gonna happen. It can happen. It can happen, okay? And it's harder and harder to lose it. And I thought that was a lie, but it
And
wasn't a lie.
let me give y'all just a little tidbit. And this is coming from somebody who has been insecure a good bit of her life. And like she said, at this point, I'm just like, okay, I'm okay with who I am. I'm definitely okay with who I am. But you have to realize you just can't be okay with it. You still, like she said, you have to mold it. And what she means by that is you're in your 30s now. It's not even about appearance, to be honest with you. It's about health. You have to make sure your health, like right now, Janay and I both, we take our vitamins. We work out daily. This is we you don't see me personally. I don't post my workouts, but I do work out daily. She knows because I work out virtually. When she's done, I'm coming on. So we both work out daily. We both take our vitamins, and we on our husband's asses too as well. I know I am. I am. And
Oh,
it's
I am.
all about, no matter what you see on this outside, my inside's probably a lot more healthier than a lot of little petite girls. And it's not to throw no shade, not to throw no shade or anything like that, but um we do take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
We do. And I mean, of course we have fun at times, like we drink our wine, sometimes we'll have something, fried or whatever, cheesy. Yeah, cheesy.
I love
Anyway.
cheese. Part of the
Sometimes I might
problem.
do that, yeah, but you know what I'm saying, you just recognize your problem and then you work on that. And so even if you are the type of person who don't gain weight, so you might be in your 30s but you might be super small, or you might be like, you might look amazing, but still check on yourself. You are in your 30s, you need to get your doctor's appointments, and you need to make sure your insides look as good as your outsides. um
You took the words right out of my mouth. I
I mean,
literally was gonna say that. Like that's why we be on the same way. Like because it really does matter about what at the end of the day, I used to have a picture. I don't have a picture anymore. I want to be healthy.
mhm,
And with living a better healthier lifestyle is
mhm,
going to eventually show on the outside. It's going to
mhm,
take a little bit more time than it used to back in the day because you got other stuff going on.
mhm.
But you're right, 100% right. 100% right.
I know I'm gonna jump off this and jump onto the next part, but I do know a person personally, family member, my husband's cousin. She is in her 40s. And when I tell you her 30s, she was more hefty or whatever. She is a freaking Coke bottle. She had her first child at 40. She's a PA. She is, and I love this woman. Like, she is all about health. um she's not super skinny at all. She definitely is curvy, but she's in her 40s, and it took her, she got through her 30s. Like mid 30s is when she like was just starting to, and she bad as a mug right now. That's all I gotta say. So y'all
Okay,
just keep it
sis.
up. Exactly. Keep it up, y'all. Keep it up. Her career is going good. She has her baby. She's traveling. It's amazing. We all have that to look forward to.
Yeah.
If you push. If you push.
Yeah. 100%. So let's talk about these friends. What about your friends? Do you have the same friends, new friends, no new friends, or what?
All of the above. I do still have a couple of my old friends from high school. Are we like we were in high school, which was inseparable? No. No, 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 no. We are still friends from a distance. We all live different lifestyles. Um, we've all reached our 30s, like we said, and everybody branched off into different paths.
Yeah.
So have I lost some friends? Definitely.
I
Not
think that's normal too. But what
it
I really want to talk about for y'all, like, look,
look.
y'all need to keep y'all circles not just small, but like make sure like you got people around you that's gonna uplift you. And we posted something on our story like not too long ago. But it's very important when you reach a certain age, you don't need messy friends. You don't need person who always gonna be like, what's the tea, sis? And all y'all do is gossip and talk about stuff. What about somebody trying to help you invest in stocks, and somebody trying to help you like get to the next level in your life? Like, iron sharpens iron. Like, and if you want to hang around people that's all about mess, then that's what your life is about to be like. It's gonna be messy. And I refuse. I refuse at this point in my life to be hanging around people that don't have my best interests, that always want to spill tea. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm
Nope.
not doing that.
No, not at all. I definitely agree. Is really who you keep in your corner. That's what's gonna help you thrive. I mean, I know you do have your significant others, or you have a great mind, but it's fun to have somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's so helpful to have somebody with the same goals. It might just be one person,
It
but
can.
but it is
Yeah.
it that's what it is.
Yeah.
I need somebody to push me, and I need to push somebody else because it's the fuel to my fire.
Yeah, and you don't want to be like, I know I've been in friendships where it's like I feel like I'm the person that's just pouring and pouring and pouring and giving and giving and giving. And then when it's time for me to feel like I need support, there's no space for me. And
Nope.
so I'm just like, okay, look, what is a friend at this point? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be friends with somebody that I just feel like I'm always just the one. Like, oh, like no.
It's exhausting. It's
Yeah.
exhausting. It is mentally and physically exhausting.
Yeah.
Um, I know what you
I think
feel.
I made a friend this week.
You told me. I mean, I'm a
Yeah.
little jealous, but whatever.
That's fine. She could be your friend too.
I guess.
I haven't made a friend in about 12 years, so I didn't know how to make friends. So shout out to Troop for helping me make a friend. Um, I was just like, I like her spirit. I feel like she'll be a great friend. She seemed like she's on my wave. Like, let me be friends with her. And we haven't really done anything friendly yet. I mean, I don't even know what to do. Look,
No,
I haven't made friends in so long. I don't know how to make a friend. So I was just like, hey girl, so you want to be friends on Instagram? And she was like, yeah, I've been thinking about adding you. So she added me on Instagram, but I haven't liked none of her stuff. If you're listening, it's not because like I just don't know what to do now. Like,
no, I
do
mean,
we exchange numbers and then go out? Like what? Like, but I don't really like to go out. So, but if she my friend, she would know that. But she, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
the way you described her, she seems like a great person. Neither of us ever really. I mean, I ain't made no friend either. I've made a work friend. That's the friend I was talking about the job thing. Like she's a work friend, but I have not stepped outside of, and I don't even have a go-to job anymore, so it won't be happening. So as far as making friends, I can't give you no advice. Somebody comment below and let her know.
How you make friends in your
I don't know
30s?
advice. Huh?
How you make friends in your 30s when you don't like to do nothing? Because that's me. Like, I might just have to invite her over and be like, girl, you want some breakfast?
Some
I
breakfast.
can I
That's
can
about it.
make you some breakfast. We could go. We can.
We
I
might
can.
get some lunch because I'm still
Yeah, we might could do something like that. But I don't look. You're not finna catch me out half the time because I am like I'm an extrovert, but I'm very introverted. Like I be want to be by myself like a lot.
since we gotta do something though.
What
I told you. No, us. We gotta get out.
for
We
our
got
birthday?
and we're still gonna be in the house though. Technically.
I mean, I love kickbacks. So I don't
Me too.
know.
I love a kickback. No, but we need to do something because we do need to get out. I mean, your people in the streets, yeah, people outside right now. I need to
We went to the
I did
Millennium Tour.
more.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
Oh, we did just do that. That was fun. See, and we had the time of our lives.
So
I
you
get
want to
out
do
more,
that again? You want to recreate that fun,
duh. I get
girl?
out more than I get out more than she gets out. So I want to get her out some more. I haven't been out lately at all, but I do get out more than Janay get out. And I'm gonna drag her little behind out.
That's fine.
I guess maybe we can get your other
Look,
your
because when I get out though, I'm a ton of fun.
she all right.
I'm a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I'm not, don't listen to Najah. I am a good time.
We have fun every
I
time
am not a party pooper. I am out. If there's music, I'm dancing. Like I am a load of a good time.
she is, but when it's over, talk to her in about 3, 4, 5 months.
Goodbye and good night. Okay. That's all I gotta say.
That 30s, that's them 30s.
Now, Najah made a point that I wanted to talk about. I don't know what you have to say about this, but I have something I want to say about this because Najah made a point that was like, do you ever find yourself comparing yourself to other 30-year-olds or people your age? And the answer to that question is yes. Yes. Look, listen. I'm not gonna say no names, but there's this girl that I used to work with back in the day at my very first job that I ever had in my life. And I don't know what this girl's life is like now. We used to hang out back in the day. I don't know. I don't know how she is on a day to day, but from the outside looking in, her life looks just so perfect. It looks like everything I ever wanted in my life. She has kids, which I do, check. She has a husband, which I also do, check. She has a home, which I do as well, check. But this girl, like, first of all, her body is snatched. She looks so good to have 2 kids. And, I'm still just trying to get it together. And she's like living her best life for the gram. I don't know what she doing. I don't know. I don't know how it is outside of that. But online, her online presence is everything. Traveling to different countries, private planes, like just
Private plane.
with
Oh,
her children.
private plane. Oh, she's up there.
Private planes,
She's definitely
like living her life to the fullest. And just today, I saw something that she posted, and I was like, I'm gonna have to stop following her
is that bad?
wholeheartedly. Is that bad? Because like I feel like now I'm getting to a point where like at first it was just like, oh man, it was cute. But now I feel like I'm getting to a point where I'm like envious, and I don't want to be envious of nobody's lifestyle, especially when I don't even know how she's truly even living her life. I have a whole husband that loves me to pieces. He loves every inch of me. And like, I don't know what, I mean, I'm not saying she doesn't also have that because she very, very well could. But I'm in a great place too, just because I'm not traveling, which is the part that I feel like I'm missing. Just because I'm not like in the streets and like living my best life on private planes, don't mean that I don't have a good life. But seeing that every day or every so often is making me compare my life to her life. And I shouldn't do that because I have a family that loves me. Like I have beautiful, amazing, well-behaved children. Like I am blessed. Why am I comparing myself to this girl?
No, because I can definitely relate. I have a friend too well, high school friend. And actually, her and I, we do communicate a little bit over Facebook or Instagram, both actually. And she's doing the exact same thing now. She's not in private planes, but her daughter has made her wealthy
Mm.
and her other kids, but her daughter has been in shows, commercials, Old Navy ads on TV1. Like she's done a lot, and she's out here living her best life. And she's traveling and everything. And I'm like, gosh, like I really want to do this. Like what? And but I have found myself one in the same situation, like, okay, I probably need to unfollow her. But what also made me not do that, but also what made me not do that is because I also have another friend who's doing the same thing. And I thought she was living a grand old life. I promise you, Janay. But now she's going through a divorce. And I'm like, but I thought, and my exact reactions was like, dog, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I've been living y'all life through Graham, and we getting a divorce now? Like, I was hurt. I was shocked. I said, listen, where did we go wrong? We was just in Cuba. Like, what happened? I really want to know. But I'm not saying your friend or my other friend who I'm not saying neither one of them are going through anything bad. But a lot of people do stuff for the gram or for social media, and
It just sounds so
it
perfect because
sounds
she's just
so
like,
perfect.
yeah, my husband is this and he does this. And I'm like, oh yeah, my husband do all those things too. But I ain't in Dubai. I ain't in
Exactly. And like you said, we both are happy. This is
Yeah.
and
Don't
it's
get me wrong. I'm very
oh,
happy.
yeah, I know. Do I post a whole bunch of me and my husband kissing? No, because while I'm kissing my husband, I don't have the phone in my hand. I cannot take a picture. And I bet, and to be honest with you, like Janay, like you just went to LA. You had a great time. I mean, you called
Yeah.
me, y'all were driving a nice car, like y'all had a good time.
Yeah.
But it's not a bunch of pictures on Facebook, because why? Or Instagram, whatever you on. Because one, y'all having fun. You ain't got time for that camera.
Mm-hmm.
You're legit having fun. And I'm not saying that these people aren't. Like, I mean, sometimes you don't have the camera in your hand. I mean, if we make it a point to, yeah. But and
That's a
then
lot of things. You're right that I experienced that I just don't put up.
yeah, and then you keep it. It's not for everybody to see
Yeah.
all the time. And then if you want to put it up, it's no issue with it. I love seeing you guys, people out there happy. I'm like, am I like, oh, I should have, I want to do that. Yeah. But then I'm like, sometimes we might not be in Dubai, but we do have fun. We just don't post it.
Yeah.
So just
We're having
remember,
fun in Georgia.
no, I mean, yeah, we have fun in Georgia. Maybe Alabama, you know what I'm saying? We might take a little trip to Alabama, you know what
Might go to Alabama.
I'm saying? But
But
no, my advice to you is don't unfollow her. Don't do that. You should your face. Just or did you already unfollow her, sis?
why did you say not to though? Go ahead.
Don't unfollow her. You just Janay, you gonna get where you wanna be.
I
And you
know this.
and you are happy. Look, I look at you and Drew, and I'm like, they are so cute. Like they have so much fun together.
I love that man.
Yeah, I mean, you can't help it. I mean, like we have both. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm not gonna knock my husband. We have amazing husbands. Um, my husband is. We play and joke and fight, not fight, and we have so much fun together. But it's not on social media. That's all. It's not.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I flex for the gram sometimes.
I don't think I've ever seen you flex for the gram. If you do, you're not good at it.
Oh, well, maybe I should start. I'm gonna start flexing for the gram. So, like, yeah.
Y'all don't look at her stuff. She is a mess. Don't look at her stuff.
No, follow me because I'm about to start. I'm about to start getting it together. But
So funny.
yeah, y'all, like we just really wanted to just talk about. Did you have anything else you wanted to add to this conversation?
Listen, no, I'm about to throw y'all something. I'm about to throw y'all something
What?
funny. Listen, this is a different one. To all my 30 and up crew, what's hurting today?
My back, my bike.
She was ready to answer that question too. She had no trouble, my back.
I mean, listen, I really blame this on my epidural the first go around because I swear ever since I got an epidural, women, if you know what I'm talking about, like comment below. But I feel like my back has not been the same ever since that first epidural. Like if I'm standing at the sink and I'm washing dishes too long, my lower back starts.
Lower.
Oh my God, it starts hurting so bad. And like y'all know that I'm boxing now. So
Mm.
Troop told us if somebody asks us if we box, we need to say, yeah, we box because we box every day. Like, don't just say, no, you know what, I do a little boxing with my trainer. He said, no, y'all box every day. You're not a professional, but you box every day. So somebody say you box, you box. So anyway, I be boxing, right? And if I'm in my boxing stance too long, my back start hurting. My lower back.
Yeah.
Does that happen to you?
When I'm in my boxing stance too long, no, I do it. I don't know. I think I just be trying to catch my breath. I don't even notice. I'm like, no.
Pay attention to your back. I swear, like, cause if you like you're bending your knees and like,
yeah, you
I
gotta
don't know, like if I'm there too long, depending on how long he making me do something, like my lower back starts like throbbing. Like
when he have us do those RDLs,
yeah,
that's when my back start really being on fire. But
yeah,
yeah, my lower back, to answer that question on my end too, is my lower back. And I have like my knee, and it's from working out. I went to the doctor for it, and it's like those those hurt. But you know what? I pushed through that, y'all. I got a knee brace and I'm fine.
y'all
I,
wait on it. Wait on it. If you're not touching 30 yet, wait on it because and my mama told me just get worse. And she 51. How old my mama? She like 51?
I don't think she's hit her 50s yet, has she?
Yes, she has. She 50. I think she's
Then
turning
you better
51 and
check.
she's turning 51 December.
She is.
Yes, my mama's 50 at least.
Girl, let me call Tiffany. Oh,
Call her. You can say her name. No, Cornelia is 30. I'm 33. Cornelia is 30. My mama's 50. My mama will be 51 December. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta call this one.
And Corey 51 already. Corey is my dad.
Corey, man.
Who didn't know. But anyway, they said it get worse. My grandma told me my grandma in her 70s. And she told me to wait on it too. So look, I guess it's more things to come.
That's why we gotta take care of our bodies. Let's go back to that conversation another time. But I take care.
100%.
Take them vitamins.
One of these memes said, once you hit your 30s, you gotta sit on the edge of the bed and warm up like an old Buick.
That one right there, bruh. You can wake up like, hold on.
And you just sit there.
I know. Then your kids be wanting you to get up like this. I'm like, hold on.
I was like, wait, can't y'all do this yourself? Y'all can't? Oh, I teach my kids how to be independent because I don't be having time.
I'm doing it now.
Good. We need to talk about that. How to raise children.
How to raise children. Let me talk to y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all how to raise these.
Tell me the tips and tricks y'all got, because I'm gonna tell y'all what I've learned. And I'm gonna tell you what don't work. Tell me what did work.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, y'all. But definitely comment below with some of y'all 30 stories or goals, or
comment your goals. If you made it to the end of this video, put 30s club at the bottom of the video. Also, I wanted to just say, like, as a recap, so to speak, like, the only reason we're talking about this is because we realize that it's a lot of us going through the exact same thing, and we want to let y'all know that you guys are not alone. We feel you, we see you, we hear you. I mean, it's a lot of, we could just wait and talk about, oh, we've reached our success story now, so we're going to talk about how successful we are. But no, we want to talk to y'all at the moment where we're in right now, like where we are now. So when you go back and listen to us today, and then you see like how far we've made it from this day, this is just going to be like, I remember when they said they was going to have it all and be on private jets.
Hey, I can't wait for that day. Because I know it's coming. I'm just ready.
Maybe I'm gonna be like this.
Did she finish her whole glass? I didn't even scratch the surface.
I'm feeling good, feeling great, feeling good. How are you? Okay, anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Wine After Whines. Make sure you post 30s Club at the bottom of this comment. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell. Also, thank you so much for listening. And Michigan, y'all, Michigan is killing it lately. Michigan, Georgia, Decatur, where it's greater. Yep. All the places that are listening, thank y'all so much for listening. And We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Definitely cheers. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.